Maharishi Debendranath Tagore. After the death of Ram Mohan Roy in 1833, Maharishi Debendranath Tagore, the poet Rabindranath Tagore's father, carried on the work. He laid down 4 articles of faith. In the beginning, there was nothing. The one supreme being alone existed who created the universe. He is alone is the God of truth, infinite wisdom, goodness and power. Eternal, omnipresent, the one without second. Our salvation depends on belief in Him and in His worship in this world and the next. Belief consists in loving Him and doing His will. So in 1833, Rajaram Mohan Roy was died. So after his death, the poet Rabindranath Tagore's father, his name is Maharishi Debendranath Tagore. So he carried out the work for this Brahma Samaj. So Debendranath Tagore set 4 articles of faith. So first one is, so initially there was nothing. So God is only one. So He is the only one who created the universe. So second one is, He alone is the God of truth, infinite wisdom. So no one is equal to Him. So what we want to do for Him? So we want to believe Him. We want to believe the God. We want to worship Him in this world and the next. So if we are believing Him, so if we have a belief in God, we want to love Him and we want to. The next heading is Keshab Chandra Sen and Brahmo Samaj of India. Debendranath was a moderate reformer, but his younger colleagues in the Sabha were for rapid changes. The greatest of these, Keshab Chandra Sen, joined the movement in 1857. But in 1866, a split occurred in the ranks of Brahmo Samaj. Keshab left the Samaj and founded a new organization. Debendranath's organization thereafter came to be known as Adi Brahmo Samaj. After Keshab had his 14-year-old daughter married to an Indian prince in contravention of the Samaj's condemnation of child marriages, the opponents of child marriage left the Brahmo Samaj of India and started the Sadhan Samaj. In 1857, Keshab Chandra Sen joined the Brahma Samaj, which was maintained by Debendranath Tagore. But in 1866, the Brahma Samaj, the members of Brahma Samaj has splitted. They are divided now. Keshab Chandra Sen left the Brahma Samaj and he founded a new organization. So after this, the Brahma Samaj, which is maintained by Debendranath, so it is renamed as Adi Brahmo Samaj. So Keshab Chandra Sen, he had a 14-year-old daughter. So his daughter got married to an Indian prince. But this thing is against the Brahma Samaj. No. What is the main motto of Brahma Samaj? They want to stop the sati, child marriage and polygamy. So if the member of Brahma Samaj, that is Keshab Chandra Sen, is doing that child marriage, so what others will do? The other members of Brahma Samaj, they left the Samaj and they started a new foundation which is named as Sadhan Samaj. So though Keshab Chandra Sen is a member of Brahma Samaj, he should not promote or he should not support the policies which are against the Brahma Samaj, right? But he did that. So many members left and they started a new organization. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Another outstanding reformer in Bengal was Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. While Ram Mohan Roy and others looked to Western rationalist ideas to reform society, Vidyasagar argued that the Hindu scriptures were progressive. He provided evidence from scriptures that there was no sanction for burning of widows or for the prohibition on the remarriage of widows. He wrote a number of polemical tracts and was the pioneer of modern Bengali prose. He played a leading role in promoting education of girls and helped them in setting up a number of schools. He dedicated his whole life for the betterment of the child widows of the Hindu society. The movement led by Vidyasagar resulted in the Widows Remarriage Reform Act of 1856. This act was intended to improve the lot of child widows and save them from the perpetual widowhood. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar is one of the reformers of Bengal. So while Ram Mohan Rai, so he want to reform the society. So for that, he is using the Western ideas. So he is considering the Western ideas to reform society. So what Vidyasagar is doing, Vidyasagar is arguing that the Hindu scriptures were progressive. Hindu scriptures means the old books or the old texts of Hindus. So he argued that they are progressive. By keeping this Hindu scriptures as evidence, he proved that there should not be any sanction for burning of widows and there should not be any prohibition on the remarriage of widows. So he promote the remarriage of widows and he strictly prohibit the burning of widows. So he wrote many books and he was the founder of modern Bengali prose. So he promote the education of girls and he supports to build a number of schools. So he wanted the girl children and the child widows to get a better life. So as a result of his movement, there is an act called the Widows Remarriage Reform Act in the year of 1856 was formed. So what is the motive of this act? So this act, according to this act, they want to be an improvement in the life of child widows and they want to save them from the widowhood permanently. Perpetual means permanently. Prarthana Samaj. The Maharashtra region was another region where reform activities gained steam. A movement similar to the Brahmo Samaj but founded in Bombay in 1867 was Prarthana Samaj. Its founder was Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. The two distinguished members of this Samaj were R.C. Bandarkar and Justice Mahadev Govind Ranade. They devoted themselves to activities such as inter-caste dining, inter-caste marriage, widow remarriage, and improvement of women and depressed classes. Ranade was the founder of the Widow Marriage Association, the Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, and the Deccan Education Society. So like Bengal, the reform activities are also happened in the Maharashtra. So that is a movement which is similar to Brahmo Samaj. The name of the movement is Prarthana Samaj and it was founded by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. So Brahmo Samaj is founded by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Prarthana Samaj is founded by Dr. Atmaram Pandurang. So two members of the Samaj were R.C. Bandarkar and the Justice. He is the Justice Mahadev Govind Ranade. So the most important members of the Samaj were R.C. Bandarkar and the Justice. So Mahadev Govind Ranade is a Justice. So these two members are very important for this Samaj. And the main motive of this Prarthana Samaj is they want to promote the inter-caste dining. What do you mean by inter-caste dining? So the lower class peoples are not allowed to sit and eat with the higher authorities or the higher classes people. So they should abolish the system. The inter-caste dining should be promoted and also the inter-caste marriage. So the people should be allowed to marriage with the inter-caste. So the inter-caste marriage should be supported and then the widow remarriage. So and improvement of women and depressed classes means lower class peoples or backward class peoples. Okay. So Ranade was the founder of Widow Marriage Association. So the Widow Remarriage Reform Act was formed in the year of 1856 by the effort of Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. But the Widow Marriage Association It was formed by the Ranade, that is Mahadev Govind Ranade. It was founded in the year of 1861. And then the Pune Sarvajanik Sabha and Deccan Education Society is also formed by the Mahadev Govind Ranade.